color. Vibes.
Hiya! We back at it with the very final chapter review of Death Stranding Director's Cut. Now, chapter 15 got a lot going on and somehow not much going on at the same time. At first, when I saw we were 2 weeks away from Dai's inauguration as president, I swore this was another flashback chapter. I was out here doing all these random deliveries thinking I had more to unlock. Weeks later, I finally found out this was just the game's wrap-up chapter. So Dai hits us with a high priority order, and I handled it this time. I wasn't about to let no darn mullah stop me for the very last time. Since I already beat the game on hard, I went ahead and dropped it all the way down to very easy. Don't be judging me. My roads were breaking down every 5 seconds and I was tired, y'all. I had nothing left to prove. And don't think I was gonna forget this massive BT boss figurine over here on the table. We've been away from the outside world a few chapters now and I actually missed it. And yes, I'm very salty. We had to beat the entire game just to customize our Bridges suit color. So I hope in the very next game we can change it right from the beginning. But I went ahead and changed my colors to match those darn mullahs just to try and be blending in and be petty. I left my hat and glasses a dark color. I just felt like it was just a good color for this chapter. Y'all know I had to match with my lovable Luis, so I went ahead and changed that up to gray. Oh, my cute Lou. Now y'all, the last trophy I had to complete was fabricating every equipment in the game, which I thought wouldn't be too bad compared to the other trophy of making all those S-rated deliveries. So as I'm going down the list of equipment that I need to fabricate, a couple of them are tied to some side quests, the Cyberpunk and the Half-Life ones. So I was super mad at myself for missing out on these gravity gloves. I love me my sticky gun, y'all, don't get me wrong, but having these gloves would have been too sweet to wear, picking up on all these chiral crystals from a distance like this. And I also do like this racetrack, especially if you just want to drive around and chill out. But the fact I had to finish this race in such a super short time, yeah, it wasn't very fun to do. And I can get down in some Mario Kart, but when it came to doing this, let me just say it took me a hot little minute to get the S rating, but I was able to unlock this sweet looking ride right here. So I'm loving that there are even more cars that we can drive around in, especially the one bike you unlock with a specific memory chip. It's called the Ride Bike. And I have to say, what my Daryl Sam says here is pretty cheese-tastic.
I feel so fucking cool right now. I feel like Ride, Norman Reedus. It's happening right now.
Now, y'all already know I did say it here on the FTG channel. I want a portable music player in the sequel. Just imagine cruising with a personal soundtrack, maybe jamming through a Buddy Bot speaker. I do, like I stated before, get why it wasn't included in here because you could be caught slipping and a BT shows up mid-Tupac. But still, Give me a dang radio, Kojima. I had one last porter rescue mission to knock out, and they hit us with another vibey song. So y'all already know I'm gonna let that rock out for a bit. I hope you all enjoyed that last song. Hopefully I got all the songs that were included in this game. And also what I would like to see in the next game is those linked floating carriers. Make it a total of 3, please. And also if they can all be used on the zip line at the very same time, that would be it for me. Y'all don't even know. And it would be sweet if we can use those floating carriers going up and down ladders and those climbing acres. So yes, get that included as well, please. Also, I would love to see all the preppers in this game in the next one as well. I did see there is a new doctor, so I'm not sure if that means the old doctor kicked the bucket or if his wife may have taken over. I'm not quite sure, but I am happy there's an actual sister playing this role. So that's what I'm talking about, Kojima. Let's get some representation in there and hold that taxation, please and thank you. Girl has finally got that platinum trophy. This is only my second time getting a 100% in a game. The first was Persona 5 Royal. The closest I've got is actually Dark Souls on the Xbox. So yes, behold y'all, I have finally 100%ed this game. Now even with 100%ing the game, some interviews dig into the hidden lore of Daryl Sam's family tree. There's also the breakdown of our dearest friend and even Deadman's twisted sense of morality. You just get all background information on a lot of the characters. I cracked open new layers by unearthing the buried strands. The dearest of all our friends' backstory and motivation started out kinda cartoonish. Almost villain for villain's sake in the game, but with the interviews, I did start to sympathize in a weird, uncomfortable way. That broken desire for connection, his spiral into obsession, and his view of the extinction as a necessary reset, it just hits different when you realize he wasn't trying to kill the world. Maybe. He probably thought he was saving it from its own fear of death in some twisted way. And my dear heart of a man suffered through death loops, and still he has the capacity to fall in love again, y'all. So the reveal about him finding someone new was super sweet to know. And his lady better be shown in the next game, because I would love to see them both together. And my lady Fragile, she's no longer trying to outrun her past. Not only did she rebuild her company, but she becomes more than what our dearest friend tried to reduce her to. So to me, the interviews are the game's real epilogue. There's not much else I feel that needs to be changed in this game. I loved all the enhancements in this director's cut version, and I'm too excited to see what's in the next game. So let me hit y'all with this Ultra Extreme Move! I hope you all enjoyed this game just as much as I did playing it. I'm so glad I decided to replay it. I was just gonna go from the base regular Death Stranding and go straight to Death Stranding 2, but I figured, why the heck not? I had some time and this director's cut version was it for me. And I would love to thank you all for just tuning in with this whole saga of a game. One last thing before I go. It's Monday, June 23rd, and my collector's edition is still listed as preparing to ship. So unfortunately, I may not get that early game access, but I'm not too mad. I am supporting the vision and what Kojima's cooking up, and that's bigger than this whole shipping fiasco. And this is actually my first time buying a collector's edition of any game. which is why I hate that I had to miss out on the first one. But once this one arrives, y'all already know I'll have an unboxing video coming your way. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe with a little bell jingle turned on so you all stay tuned in, my wonderful people filled with greatness. And as always, much love, much peace, and catch you on the flip side.